Hello, this is the adventures of Nancy Koala.
That's me. I'm Nancy Koala.
Nancy Koala went to Animoli School and got a little bit of money every week for doing her chores.
I took out the garbage for Mum.
So after school, she would like to go to her favorite place in the world.
It's the candy shop. I think I love candy more than anything else in the world.
Hello, Nancy. Did you have a good day at school?
Yes, I did, Mr. Stripey. But right now, I would like you to give me some candy. I have some money my mum gave me for taking out the garbage.
Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry, but we haven't got any candy left.
No candy? None at all?
None at all.
No jawbreakers?
No.
No snot shots?
No.
No custard tubes? No fizzy belts?
No.
No flying saucers or psycho skulls?
No.
Not even any lollies?
Nothing, Nancy. I'm sorry. And Nancy walked out of the shop in horror.
I just really wanted some candy.
Hey kid, you said you want some candy?
Who is this mysterious new friend, and why does he want to give Nancy some candy? Find out next time on Nancy Koala.
The planet is Earth. It may be the Earth you live on, or one almost exactly like it, a billion miles away. My name is Doris. Some cats are born cats, but some cats are born more like humans. The legend goes that it just happened one day. The cats and other animals all over the world started changing. There was no official explanation. Even though these cats were special, I had become even more special than most. Many years ago, I befriended a group of superheroes. And even without any traditional superpowers, I trained and became a master acrobat and cat of all trades, and a valued member of the superhero community. One day while battling the dreaded villain Superpunk, I absorbed unheard of amounts of his warlock powers and became filled with energy. It was at that moment I ceased to simply be Doris, the cat of action, and I became Dorriss Doom, a power to be reckoned with. Together with my best friend Veltrax, the wolf chop from outer space, we protect the Earth and the galaxy from enemies far too dangerous to be stopped by the usual means. Right now, me and Veltrax are simply waiting outside this flower shop on Jubilee Street. We are waiting because any moment now, Waldo the Flying Fishman is going to be coming out of those doors. We have been on his trail for months and have linked him to the sinister order of the Vedavantan Five. He is one of the 5 most villainous beings to ever live. They have been causing pain and suffering all over the galaxy for as long as anyone can remember. The top 5 aren't always the same people, but if we could locate their headquarters, then we could have a chance at stopping them for good.
Doris, I think that's him now.
He's almost in position. Okay, hit the button.
Got him. Now energize that net so he won't get away.
You do think that you are so clever, don't you? Did you really think that the net would stop me?
As you can see, Waldo, it already has stopped you. Now stop your baby squawking. In a few moments, the military armadillos will be here to take you away. They have ways of making scum like you sing like a bird.
I'm a fish, and your time has already run out, Dorriss Doom!
What are you talking about, you stink master?
What I'm talking about is Slim.
Now, I didn't know it at the time, but Sling Zimington isn't just one of the best sounding words ever. It is also a network of transmat satellites that the Order of the Vetimansion 5 apparently had set up all around the Earth, just in case of an emergency such as this. And before I knew it, not only was Waldo the Flying Fish Man and his henchmen gone, but so was my best friend in the whole universe. Velatrax was gone, and I had no way of finding out where any of them had gone to.
Will Dorriss Doom discover the location of Velatrax? Will she ever see her best friend again? Is Velatrax dead or a prisoner of the Vetimansion 5? All these questions and more will be answered in the next episode of Backdoor Situation. How will she ever...
Wow, Gerald, today's Space Cow sure is exciting.
Sure is, Hank. I don't know how Space Cow's gonna get out of this jam.
Well, I don't know either, but all you kids out there better keep watching to find out.
I bet you don't know what happened to me today, Hank.
No, Gerald, why don't you tell me?
Well, when I came home from lunch today, my mom asked me to go to the...
What did you need at the store to make your lunch?
Well, when I got there, I had to buy bread, butter, cheese, and milk.
Wow! Did you do it all by yourself?
Well, my mother made a list for me.
So, how many things did you buy?
Let me think. Bread is 1, butter is 2, cheese is 3, and milk makes 4. 4 things in total.
And what number do you get when you add everything together?
Well, let me see. Bread plus butter plus cheese plus milk equals 10. 10 is the answer.
And if you take 10 and add it to the other numbers, times together and divide that by milk, what do you have?
Hank, everyone knows that is 8.5.
Right, but what if you take 8.5, feed it to milk, and use the bread and cheese to make your dinner instead of your lunch?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, of course I do.
He really wants to know. Let's show him.
Oh no! Ah!
Well, now we all know what happens when you take 8.5, feed it to milk, and use the bread and cheese to make your dinner instead of your lunch. Don't we, Captain Black Ears?
Hello there. I'm Mr. Ice Cube. I live here on the moon. If you look up in the sky, you can see the moon. And if you look very close, you can see me. I just sit here and melt. And melt and melt and melt. Oh my, that's bizarre.